Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Sam Livecast. It's Friday. It's the last day of Tomato Week. I am beat. I'm completely beat.
I'll join you on that one.
Max and I have just spent the past 2 days shooting Bed Bath & Beyond stuff for Thanksgiving.
I had to stay the night here, all right?
Wait a second. We shared a bed, dude.
We did.
We normally have enough beds in this house to fit the children that live here.
I like that.
But Jordan moved out of his place for a while, so now he's back here. So he's in his old room.
Oh, it's like a little reunion.
Zach is still, and Kelly's out of town, so it was all boys last night.
4 Zion boys. That's it.
And you know what? You guys wanted to order pizza. I was tired from shooting Bed Bath & Beyond, and I said, I don't care what you want, but I don't want you eating food out of this house.
Yeah.
Because, A, I don't want to cook it. And even if you say, no, we'll make it and we'll clean up, that's going to weigh heavy on my mind. I didn't want to have that aggravation in my head of sitting there knowing, they're not cleaning it the way I want. I'm sorry I'm anal about stuff like that. But so you guys said pizza. And the second I heard pizza, I said to myself, it's a mistake.
Why?
Don't let them, because it's a weakness.
Because he didn't want to eat the pizza.
I didn't want to eat the pizza.
Because he's been on a diet. If anybody doesn't know, about a couple weeks ago, he lost like 20 pounds.
It's not 23, but who's counting?
Sorry.
And not that
Nice.
I wanted to get an order of cottage cheese brought in, but anything other than pizza. I relented. 3 boys, you guys wanted it, 3 against 1. I didn't even put, I love my kids to get the pizza, it's fine.
So how
I
many
can
slices?
show some self-restraint.
Yeah.
I showed no self-restraint.
No, you didn't. He heard us mention like cheesy jalapeno bacon stuffed
God.
breadsticks, and he said, "Is that even a question?"
Yeah. Do we get regular breadsticks or cheese ones or cheese with jalapeno stuffed with bacon? And guys, just get everything that's possible. Zach got, what was that sandwich, Zach?
The
Where did we get
chicken
it
habanero from Domino's. It was really good.
Domino's is good.
And then we got thin crust pepperoni and then thin crust pepperoni sausage. It was amazing.
I remember that I somewhere one day on Facebook or some social media place gave a shout out to some great pizza that I was really into. Whether I'd had a cocktail or something, whether I hadn't eaten for 2 days, whatever the moment was, that Domino's pizza was outstanding. And I said so on social media somewhere, and so many foodies came out.
Yeah.
Oh,
all the New Yorkers
you
were
can't
like
have
blowing
that.
their
That's not
lids.
pizza. So whether it's pizza or not to you, I don't care.
Why do people do that?
To me, it was super delicious. Last night was great. But I don't like the thick. I like their thin crust. That's what I like.
It's all about the thin because
That's
crunchy.
what I think.
I love the crunchiness.
Right.
It's
Those
epic.
the corners, right?
Yes. All right, what are we doing today?
This is what we're doing today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's so funny. You always go, all right, let's get into it. I think we've already been into it.
Well, then, while we're on the subject, what other weakness do you have? 'Cause everybody has one.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you're foodie or
And you know what's funny? I wouldn't have said, 3 months ago, I don't know that I would have said that pizza was my weakness, but pizza was the thing that took me out when I started the diet. I ate an entire medium pizza by myself one night. That
Who
was
let
so
you do
grossed
that?
out.
Mom let
Nice.
you do that?
She ate one too.
Hey,
Wow.
a
The
medium?
2 of us.
You guys had 2 mediums to yourself?
Yes.
That's doable. That's mediums aren't the same anymore, man. They're like small.
They weren't that big. Well,
Yeah.
to you,
Yeah, well.
6'5", but to me, I don't know. It was just a lot of damn pizza, and I felt so sick about it all that night and the next day that I said, I'm done. I got to do something, and I did it.
We got some great pizza here in San Diego.
I think we do
Yeah.
have some good pizza, but it's you know what? Like, I think the more that stuff like this goes on, the more I believe I'm not a foodie. I just like to eat. I think the foodies have attitude about their stuff, and they're always seeking and what's the best, and have you had the apricot and pepper flavored, ice cream on a stick? Well, I mean, it's the craziness that they all get into, that kind of stuff. It's dumb. I could be happy eating anything. I really can.
Oh yeah.
I just like.
As long as
I don't
it's
like
good, that's
bad
all that
food.
matters.
You're right.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be, Graham Elliott food, right?
I have no idea who Graham Elliott is.
You're so funny the way that you just. The day you got sent home from that show.
What show?
You didn't watch for how long? Have you watched it?
I haven't seen a single episode.
You haven't seen a single episode yet, even when you were invited back.
I didn't watch that one either. And here's the thing: it's not so much that I don't like the show because the show's great. The problem is, like, I didn't realize how little time I had until I stopped, or I started watching MasterChef, and I realized once I started watching, it's 2 hours of your night,
Right.
in the middle of the week.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's a difficult night to get back, and
I hated that it was 2 hours. I didn't think they needed to have
yeah,
2
they
hours.
they don't. And here's the thing: I think I kind of wish they would have made it an hour, and then maybe did a 2 hour special once in a while.
Is it still running too?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't watch one.
They're running reruns though on top of they're running one episode, but there's still 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's the repeat the week before, and then the new one, right?
Yeah, which means that if you wake up early, it's hard to catch the 9 to 10 o'clock episode.
Right. And you get up early. Hey, speaking of a cooking competition, today's the day. Last day.
Yeah, baby.
Last day for the Sam Livecast. Next Wednesday show.
Cook your way to Kauai.
Yeah. Next Wednesday show will be the day that we announce who the 8 contestants are.
Nice.
It's exciting. So here's how this is going to work. Tonight at once the competition closes tonight at 6 p.m. I will send all of the entrants to Max until then. They will pick their top 8. I will pick my top 8, and we will put them together. And I'm quite certain that there's going to be at least 4 or 5 that are
Overlap.
the same.
Okay.
And then we'll battle out the other ones.
Definitely, yes.
I was disappointed to read on Facebook yesterday that a woman wrote, I don't know if you can find it, Lynn. A woman wrote and she said, look, you're asking for pictures of people, and I'm old, and I don't want that to be held against me,
Oh,
so I'm not going to send in.
that is such a misinterpretation.
I don't
want to
be judged by that. And I said the other day, it's not the picture so we can pick, 8 hot chicks. That's not what it is.
What's funny?
It's so that we have the pictures when we go to announce who the contestants are going to be. But also, look, in a regular competition, like the Master Chef and the Top Chefs, they're casting parts, really, right?
I would say so, yeah.
If 100 Gordon Ramsays showed up to try out for one of those competitions, they wouldn't hire 100 Gordon Ramsays.
No.
They would hire 1, maybe. If 25 Emeril Lagasse's showed up to go on Top Chef, they wouldn't hire 25 Emeril Lagasse's.
No, being older, I mean, it could definitely work in your favor.
Exactly.
We want a diverse
crowd.
competition,
I don't want 8 53-year-old Jewish men in this
Exactly.
competition.
Because-
That's not what I want.
Because a 70-year-old Christian woman from Wyoming is going to have a lot different perspective on
Thank you.
cooking than you do.
And so, you know what? I'm sorry that she took it that way. And I hope that it doesn't keep her from watching the competition. But if she's listening to this, I just want her to know that was not the intent. We were not picking and choosing based on how you look.
Yeah, I think we just wanted to know if you had a swastika tattooed on your forehead. That's mostly what we wanted to know.
Anyway, depending on what time this is airing and what time you're watching it, you got till 6 p.m. tonight. Picture of you, picture of the dish, recipe, that's it. Send it in.
Yes, sir.
All right. Tomorrow's the Grill Fest at the Del Mar Fair. Sorry.
Nice.
Why do I say that?
Say what?
I said Del Mar Fair. It's not the
Del Mar Fairgrounds.
Del Mar Fairgrounds, the racetrack, Thoroughbred Club. I'll be the master of ceremonies for Grill Fest. It's going to be lots of fun as Lucky does a slow
I
burn
know.
down
What are you doing?
through the kitchen.
He's just
Come
cruising.
tomorrow noon to 6 p.m. I'll be there from 3 to 6. That's my face right there. Jack's Track Invasion. Del Mar Grill Fest. Be lots of fun. They did this up in Orange County, and apparently it was an unbelievable success. And this one they imagined to be even bigger.
Wow.
Even bigger.
Even with you headlining it?
Even with me headlining. Yeah. So come tomorrow.
Funny.
Your track admission gets you into the Grill Fest itself.
Awesome. Okay.
Nice.
Do you know what this is?
That looks like a turkey.
That's a turkey that I cooked today
Yeah, it is.
for the Bed Bath & Beyond stuff.
That's a good-looking turkey, sir.
We did 2. I felt like I needed a backup turkey.
Wait, go back. I
Yeah.
want to see the picture again. Why does that turkey have a bikini tan on it?
You know what? Because that's funny.
That is
because
funny.
that's where the strings were.
Yeah.
I twine a turkey across here to keep the wings close, and then they come down. I go around the legs, and then grab the feet and tie them up.
You're giving away all of our video.
They'll go watch it, or maybe.
Joking.
The idea is that when you pull the wings and the legs close, the whole thing cooks a lot more evenly than if they're just like out like this.
Yeah.
It's better. And it looks better. You want to bring it to the table looking like that rather than this. Because that's how they look when you don't tie the things
Splayed out.
Yeah.
Max.
That was funny.
Max and I slept in the same bed last night. By the way, I looked over at one point and I
We're
went
like delirious.
I
right
looked
now.
over. We were so tired. I looked over at one point. I went, "That's what I look like when I'm sleeping."
Did
Because
one
I
of you
think
look
we
like
look alike.
Did one of you look like an untrussed turkey?
No, by the way, you do not move around a whole lot.
I
Thank
know
you.
I don't.
You don't.
And by the way, you
Yeah.
snore a little bit.
I do.
It's less like snoring than it is just like
Heavy breathing.
heavy breathing.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know what I do every so often? I get the recorder out when Mom breathes heavy.
Yeah.
And then the next morning I go, "Who's this?"
Oh,
She
yeah.
goes, "Zach." I go, "No, it's
Sonny?
you." She goes, "That's not me." That is not me.
That's
Wow,
funny.
you guys throwing all the secrets out right now.
All right, wait. What are we cooking today? Because I'm getting hungry.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm getting very hungry.
I'm really
almost
hungry
there.
too, man.
All right, screw it. I'll save this stuff for Monday. I'm making what I'm going to call a raw tomato soup.
Wow.
The dogs are just running through the
I
kitchen.
just saw Jordan walk by there.
Oh, so what's going on? Here comes the other one.
Yeah.
There she goes. Go on.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, he's in there eating food. Hey,
Oh, yeah,
hey,
he
what are you
is.
doing? There's a whole. Come here. You can go in the kitchen. Yeah, you can go back there. There's like a ton of stuff in the fridge.
It's like turkeys and shit.
Turkey and stuff like that. And there's a whole turkey. There's stuffing in there. There's a turkey and whatever.
All right, what were you saying?
Go to the bag with the legs and stuff, Jordan. Have that stuff. So I'm going to call it a raw tomato soup.
Okay.
There's no cooking involved. I believe I can put the ingredients into the blender and just turn it into a soup.
Kind of like gazpacho.
Who thinks I can?
I think you can.
Let's go for it then. All right, so here's the plan. I think this is going to work. I hope this is big enough. Do we think this is big enough? Well, it is now. Because everything in. Well, not very much else, but with this. Where's my other knife? You know what? You get onto certain knives that you like, and a little bit of onion, not a lot of onion. So a little bit of onion in here. Let me just do it like this. This looks like it's not going to work. Like this is going to be.
You mean it's too small?
Yeah, it looks like what's going to happen because I'm not putting liquid. I believe that the liquid that's in the tomatoes should be able to make this thing happen.
I think you're right.
Right? But it just looks like it's going to be one of those moments that it just clogs and nothing's going to happen. Okay,
You could always put some water in or something.
no, I'm anti-water. I'm not going to do the water thing.
Okay.
So we've got that. I'm going to give it a little salt and pepper. Okay, we're good. A little olive oil. No, I want good olive oil. This is going to be important. We olive oil. 2 little glugs. Two grains of pepper, salt in there, a little basil. How about a little basil, right?
Sounds good to me.
A couple leaves, right? Not too many. 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves. Okay, I know that's not a couple, but should be fine. We want a little bit of heat, right? So let's go a little bit of my favorite these days, this little red pepper flake. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go for it, boys. Let's see what we end up with.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing that happens? Nothing happens, right? Here we go.
Oh, it's working. Hey, Chief, let's just stay on 3. Perfect.
I don't like it when it dances like that. Can it be this simple, ladies and gentlemen, to make soup?
I think so.
We'll see. How good are your Vitamix salesman techniques?
Oh, it's thick. Looks good.
So clearly a cold soup, a little summertime soup, right?
Like I said, kind of like gazpacho.
Kind of, well, yeah, except, I don't want that. Where did I go for that? I wanted pepper and a little olive oil. This is my favorite way of finishing. And look, you know what? I'm using this. I know it's not the right bowl. It's my dad's rice bowl that I brought back from Vancouver when I was up there visiting my mom when she was sick. My dad passed away a year ago. And I didn't realize this was in the house. This was his rice bowl that he used whenever we had like white rice at dinner. That thing is, so I won't let anybody use it. So some good drizzle on top that just adds some more richness and a little more pepper. That's it. And I'm anxious to see what this is going to taste like. Because if soup can be this easy. You know what this is, boys and girls? This is freaking delicious cold tomato soup. Max, I'm going to give you a bite. Did you just go, oh, hold on, this is not going to work. There we go. Oh. No. Here, you come to this. How good is that?
Holy crap.
This might have been the fastest thing we've ever made.
Okay, so I'll tell you this.
If people think that I'm like exaggerating to make our show better or something, I'm not. That was so good.
Okay, so this is... I love Campbell's tomato soup with a grilled cheese or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's 100 million times better.
It's 100 million times better. And it came from real actual... Well, I'm sure theirs comes from real actual tomatoes and stuff. You could put this in a little shot glass, do a little shot glass thing. You could do a ton of things with this. I wish it was a little richer in color than this, but it's actually kind of cool because it's completely raw the way it is. Little onion, little tomato, little garlic. All the notes are perfect. Make this. I say that all the time. And enter the competition if you haven't yet. We're going to see you Monday. Thanks for hanging out. We don't know. Next week is, I don't know. Max is calling a sort of end of summer week show, but I don't know. It'll be fun anyways. Thanks for hanging out with us. Max, say goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. I have a terrible itch on my left arm.
Lynn, say goodbye.
Later, everybody.
See ya.